Hey, it's Danger. I'm just about to do a follow-up on this swarm trap cutout, using a cheaper camera this time because the good camera, the battery was dead, and I didn't want to wait for it to charge or something. Anyway, next time I do a cutout, I'm using these. Uh, so this is a top bar with, V-shaped, what do they call that? Guide. Anyway, and so I used a brad gun and some glue, and I put these together. They're pretty solid, and I think they'll work. The next time I have to do a cutout with a top bar hive. So I guess it's not really a top bar if it's got a frame like that. Alright, let's go take a look at the beehive. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I had been seeing some ants, and I don't see any right now. I think we got rain last night, so I'm putting some cinnamon around where the hive meets the concrete, where the ants would have to crawl to get up here. Kind of oh, there's an ant right there, a little bugger. Anyway, maybe that cinnamon will help. I'm kind of generous with it. This stuff's pretty cheap. Okay, that smells kind of nice. There's one checking me out there. Let's one thing nice about this cheap camera is I'm not worried about it. I say cheap, it was 129 bucks 2 or 3 years ago. See if we can get a look in here. I'll hit them with just a little smoke. Whoops, darn it. Oh, and I don't know if you can see this. Not real pretty. Hoping that's showing up. Alright, I'm going to mount this on the tripod so I can get a better look myself. Imagine that camera was adjusting to the light. I have a little trouble seeing it here. It's on the ground. I'm trying to use a little flashlight. Man, what I can see doesn't look too pretty, I'll tell you that. And it's going to be another 100-degree day, and I came out at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What was I thinking? Well, last time I came out here, there's a follow board here, and the two best bars, the most bee-covered bars, were right here. So I added a new empty bar, good bar, empty bar, good bar, hoping that they would draw out two decent bars there. So let's see if they did anything. This was an empty bar. Look at that. Hello. That is all new since the cutout. Mostly empty. I've capped some stuff here. Being a novice, I'm not certain what it is. looking for brood. The light. Yeah. Try the other side. So this is a decent looking comb, and they drew it nice and straight, so that plan worked out. So I'm trying to see an egg, a little larva. Come on, anything. There's a little on honey there. A lot of it is light. I can't tell. When I bring it up here, maybe you can see the queen while I'm looking on the other side. Although I'm really not looking for the queen so much as I am the results. Oh man, just can't quite see. Darn it. Pumped it. Most of them are hard to see into. What I want to see is larva. Hey, I see an egg. I see an egg. That's what that is. Excellent. All right. Excellent. That's the main reason I came out here today, was to look for signs that the queen was still here. I was worried I had lost her. That's a little snug. Excellent. So I saw an egg. That was the main reason I came out here. The secondary reason, maybe to clean up some of the destruction or junky looking comb from that cutout. Notorious cutout that it was. I had given them back this. Hey, there's some uncapped. This was all heavy, uncapped honey. Some of it had actually been capped, but was sort of mangled and gnarled. Now, I let them clean it out because I was trying to give honey back to them. There's a little bit of uncapped that was sort of exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and just sort of rearrange that a little bit, I guess. I'll let them have that back. There. Exposing whatever's left in there. Mostly they've really cleaned it out. Okay, there's a little bit. Alright, so get the idea of what's going on here. Just need to give them a way of getting to it. So I'll just leave this down here at the other end. It's out of the way right now. This had brood in it. One that's capped. Another capped. Imagine those. Wow, there's a bunch of them that are capped brood that look like they just are never going to hatch. They didn't hatch and they're not going to. Yeah, this is... I wonder if you can see this. I was just looking at this one here. I've got an ant in there. I don't like that at all. This is a fully or nearly fully developed brood that is just never going to hatch. I don't know what that's about. This is pretty ugly too. So there's several of them. I'm gonna take one out just in case I can learn something. Maybe I'll see some mites. Probably not. This thing probably died a while ago. You can look at it with me. So this one never made it out of its cell. But look at that, wings. This little baby bee that didn't hatch. I don't see any mites or anything. I would imagine the mites would leave. Some of these had honey in them. See, there was brood here. Plus, it's not hanging straight. This is the second thing. Besides checking for evidence of a queen, I wanted to just... I didn't bring it. What was I thinking? Oh well. I'll just lay them on top. Heck. This thing's going to slide right off. So these combs, now this one's kind of okay, but with them drawing out nice, good quality comb that's attached, why mess with it? Sure not using much smoke. These girls are pretty gentle. I didn't bring my lighter all the way out here, so. Now this, I remember, this was just, it was just honey, capped honey on that little. That's why it's so narrow, because it was really heavy with capped honey. And they've used it all up. So they've used all this stuff in the end. I think that might have been capped honey too. So now we're down to mostly empty frames. That. Now they even attached this one a little bit, but I don't like how crooked it is. So just set this to the side. A lot of wax. And if you don't like honey, well, you must. That had brood in it. It's all hatched out. All of it hatched out. Maybe those ones on the end didn't hatch because they were on the edges, the perimeter, and so. But look at that, they. It looks like they attached it to the bottom, but maybe it just sort of melted and squeezed into it. Oops. Yeah, you know what? I bet the one in the very end just didn't have enough nurse bees. I bet that's what it was. Look at this. Look, that's how hot it was. See how it settled right down into the strings? Man.